Alfred Hitchcock brings the first of three novels by Daphne du Maurier to life in this 1939 thriller starring Charles Laughton and Maureen O'Hara, and you can watch it for free on the new free streaming app Momitu.
One of a gang of smugglers from Jamaica Inn, huh? Smugglers, eh?
From Associated British Picture Corporation and Paramount Pictures, this is 1939's Jamaica Inn. I'm Harry Marks. You can find me on TikTok at Lobby Intros as the host of the classic film history channel, Let's All Go to the Lobby. Jamaica Inn stars Maureen O'Hara as Mary Yellen, a young Irish woman on her way to the titular establishment where a gang of thieves and pirates spend much of their time. They cause shipwrecks along England's Cornish coast and then rob the vessels of all their cargo, which is then sold by their fence, played by Laughton. But Laughton isn't so good at sharing the proceeds with his men, and what ensues is a story of subterfuge, ulterior motives, and daring chases.
What are we all waiting for?
You can laugh now, but you'll sing a different tune when you're roasting in the consuming fire that's waiting for all of us.
Jamaica Inn is a story about pirates, and there was perhaps no greater pirate on set than Charles Laughton himself. His production company, Mayflower Pictures, gave him co-producer credit on the film and entitled him to make certain changes during filming. One of those happened to involve his own role. Laughton had originally been cast as Joss, the innkeeper, but he wanted to play the main antagonist, Pengallan. But the demands didn't end there. Laughton wanted everything from more screen time to massive script changes, to his choice of actress for the role of Mary, which went to Maureen O'Hara. The actor-producer had seen her screen test and didn't so much care for her talent as he did her striking eyes.
And all that's best of dark and bright meet in her aspect. And her eyes.
As a result of Laughton's overbearing nature and the influence of his business partners, Hitchcock wound up hating making the film. He was later reported as saying he wasn't exactly its director, but rather its referee. One of the big differences between the source material and the final film is the character of Pengallan himself. In the book, he's a corrupt preacher, but the Motion Picture Production Code, or Hays Code, which had been implemented 5 years earlier, prevented unsavory depictions of clergy on screen. Instead, Pengallan was made a squire. Funny enough, Laughton would eventually get his corrupt preacher 16 years later with the only film he would ever direct, 1955's The Night of the Hunter. The Hays Code system was still in place at this time, but had relaxed quite a bit, giving us Robert Mitchum's most terrifying role, that of the murderous Harry Powell.
If this is what saving your life has brought us all to, I wish to heaven I'd let you...
You don't think I'm enjoying this?
Jamaica Inn was a big hit with audiences when it was released. Critics, however, were far more discerning compared to average moviegoers. They knew what Hitch was capable of, and this was hardly his best. Though, as New York Times critic Frank Nugent remarked in his review of the film from October 1939, the fault wasn't entirely the director's. Quote, Jamaica Inn will not be remembered as a Hitchcock picture, but as a Charles Laughton picture. Is that true? I'll let you decide for yourself as you watch Charles Laughton, Maureen O'Hara, and Robert Newton in Alfred Hitchcock's Jamaica Inn, now playing for free on Momitu.